Welcome to day 2349 of, I know that's a big number, isn't it? It's getting big and getting to be a mouthful. Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here. Welcome to our daily segment that covers what's working, what's not working, the good, the bad, the ugly, the stuff I've totally screwed up. And of course, like many days, I screwed up something already today, creating my daily content. I put my Supersize Your Business video, I recorded it on my Sharon Horne-Ellstrom page. I don't know how I do that and why I do that sometimes. I guess my eyes are funky, and so I mess things up and I pick the wrong buttons and things. When things change, and they change all the time, for some of us, it takes us a little more to get used to those changes. And to me, it's just another little challenge. And when I make mistakes, it's like, I used to beat myself up, curse in my head a lot. And now I'm just kind of like, yeah, I just did that. Now what? And I always figure out workarounds to figure out how to make the things I do work, even if I mess them up. And usually, and sometimes even, I find delightful shortcuts that I hadn't realized I could use when I make those kind of mistakes. So maybe I did that because it's going to make processing quicker. I don't know. Anyway, 4th of July, happy 4th of July. If you are in the United States, I normally have a little flag around that I can wave, but all I've got's a red straw today. I didn't bring a flag. And I used to always kind of have a flag in my work area, but I don't have it in my recording area. So no flag today, but think of me waving the American flag. Happy birthday, America. And anybody else who might be born or got married or anything else on this day. It's a very fun, amazing holiday here. Looked beautiful this morning, but I suspect it might be going to rain today. We're supposed to get rain all day and all night today, but that's okay because it's a Thursday, and 4th of July on a Thursday means a long weekend coming up. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, people are going to be blowing stuff up all over the town and all over the neighborhood because that's what we do to celebrate our birthdays, our country's birthday. So today I created a couple of pieces of content. We're focusing on financial growth this month for the Let's Grow Annual Challenge. And today's topic is, of course, one of my favorite tools and one that should be in all of our toolboxes, the 7Y exercise. I credit Dean Gracioso with teaching me this. I'd used the 5Y exercise for a really long time, but I don't know, one January, I caught a training that he was doing on using this technique and this strategy. And like him, I was very skeptical as to whether asking why a couple more times would matter or not. And sometimes I'll ask myself 8, 9, 10 whys to really get down to the heart of the matter, the core feeling, the core reason that I'm doing something. The question why is extremely powerful when we ask it of ourselves, because it gives us an opportunity to do self-reflection and learn more about what makes us tick. If we ask it about things that are outside of our control, things outside of us, other people, we're just wasting our time and spinning our wheels because we have no way of knowing what is in other people's heads, what has been their experience, and why the heck they're doing what they're doing. Truth is, a lot of times people don't even know why they're doing what they're doing. Involved in a couple of situations now on the ancillary edges of it that I'm just watching, and I'm like, holy crap, what's going on here? But that's life, and it's not always our journey, but we sure can learn from other people's journeys. This is why I share this segment, so we don't have to make the same mistakes that other people have already made and learned from. So 7Y exercise, if you want to know anything about that, if you've never used it, never applied it, just ask me because I have tons of resources on it. I've done trainings on it. I've covered the 7Y exercise since 2020, 2021, dozens of times, and given different examples for different areas and aspects of our life. There's always a write-up in guide 2 of the Let's Grow Annual Challenge private Facebook group page. So if you're not part of that group, I invite you to join us. Even though we just hit the halfway point for the year, you can pop into the annual challenge anytime and have a huge cumulative impact, positive impact on your life, because we are only on month, I guess we're on month 6 of our monthly focus. But guess what? All of the videos, all of the lessons, everything is in guide 2 of the and guide 1, the videos of the Let's Grow Annual Challenge private Facebook group page. I think a year or two ago, I started saving Everyday's Annual Challenge so that whenever you start, you can just go back and you can watch, or you can start and do it around for your year, and you can start your year whenever you want to. Hope that makes sense. If you're confused by it, just ask me, right? And I'll probably confuse you more. I'll try not to, but I may confuse you more. For Supersize Your Business, even though it's recorded on the wrong page, it'll end up on the right page eventually when I figure out how I'm going to do that. But we talked about the art of building a successful photography business that you can grow and supersize. And it doesn't have to be a photography business. The strategies you use to build a successful business are the same no matter what type business you're building. There's steps that you take, which are strategies, to create the business that you want and the one that's right for you. Will you do all of them right? I guarantee you won't. I guarantee you won't decide you're going to start a business one day and then do everything right and be a gazillionaire by the end of the week. I can guarantee that. I love the stories of overnight success. Remember when people tell stories or share stories, they pick and choose, just like if you're watching something, media on television or a TV show. I think of sitcoms and series that we used to watch when I was growing up. They only show you what they need to show you that's important to the story, right? And the action they want you to take, the way they want you to feel by sharing the story that they're sharing. I do the same thing. I pick and choose stories that I think will illustrate what I'm trying to teach or share whenever I'm working with somebody or with groups of people, because stories help us to relate to and understand the concepts, and really complex concepts. I remember when I was in college studying engineering, and some of the engineering classes are pretty hard, right, and in depth. It was the examples and the stories of applying that concept that helped me to understand the underlying concept. And I think stories do the same thing for the vast majority of human beings. All right, so we are talking about 7 Why exercise, how to grow a successful business. Same for any business. The details are different, but the overarching steps and the things you got to do to be successful are the same. So that's it. Again, 4th of July. If I can help you in any way, ask. Otherwise, have an absolutely fabulous day. I'd say go blow some stuff up because fireworks are really, really fun. And I'll be with you tomorrow.